Send you to Gunderful.
I mean, it's only two things you could do: either make it or miss it. You know, so I mean, I wasn't worried about it. I was just making sure that I can get a good look at it. Once I got a good look, it's all mechanics from that point on.
Mike, what thoughts after the shot went in about the shot that went in 13 years ago? After this one went in?
Well, obviously, you know, after Doug drew up both of those plays, I'm pretty sure he feels good about it. I mean, lose this game, I think, you know, after the way we got off to a good start, you know, it would have been a big loss for us. But just having a chance to win. I mean, you know, we fought back from a 10-point deficit and then fought back from a 5-point deficit. So, I mean, you know, we just fought and grind our way to a win. And, you know, with that last play, obviously, I mean, I've had some big shots here in Cleveland, and you know, they keep rolling.
Mike, a similar play, Mike? Similar play to the one 13 years ago?
I mean, that's hard to say that. I mean, it could be a similar play. I mean, it was about free throw line, but the ball was taken on the opposite side. So, I mean, either way you look at it, it's a win.
Were you a little surprised at how wide open?
I was very surprised I was wide open. I just tried to set a good screen to force him to switch. And the better screen that I could set, the more open I could be. And but I was surprised how open I really was.
Mike, early in your career, what goes through your head when you know when you're going to take a game when you shot with a guy?
I mean, I'm just totally confident that, you know, if I get a good look, I got a good shot at it. You know, I'm not going to think about negative things. I mean, I think all positive, you know, and I just want a good look at it. If I get a good look at it, I'm going to get a good chance.
Mike, did John Lucas say something on the sideline earlier that got you going a little bit?
No, he was in the way. I think he was trying to joke, and I told him, got the way, this is money time. This is when we got to come back and win this game. No time for joking, so I just pushed him out the way.
Did he say anything when he came in here after the game?
Yeah, he called me a couple names I can't say, but obviously, you know, I just asked him. I said, who you thought were going to shoot the ball? You know, I mean, we messed up last game where I didn't get a good shot, and I'm pretty sure the guys pretty confident getting me open and executing, and you know, everybody in the gym knew I was going to take the shot.
Michael, what's changed since the last time you played here when you said you all stunk when the Cavs beat you? What's changed since that point?
I just think our guys are starting to understand their roles, and I think we're starting to expand on it and play solid basketball together. I think I've hoped for that to happen, you know, early on, and it just took us 9 games to lose, or 8 games to lose before we really got to that point, and I'm very happy now. I think we can go on the road and feel like we can win ball games like this. I mean, to me, that's a big step for a young team like ours, and that's exactly the mentality I want these guys to have, is that, you know, on the road is when you really have to be challenged. It's easy to win at home because you got a home crowd, but it's tougher to win on the road when you know the opposition and the fans are going against you.
Michael, this was really a game of runs. You guys, Cavs played some tenacious D late in the third and early in the fourth, but you guys seemed to come together after Jahidi and Zadrunas had that stuff.
Yeah, we got a good chance. I mean, unfortunately, those situations inspired teams, and I think it inspired us more so than them, and it was a big loss for them, big loss for us too, but you know, I think it was the energy that, you know, we fed off of, and next thing you know, we right back in the ball game. And once we get a close game like that, I feel it's all about execution down the stretch. And you know, they made a big shot. I mean, we made an improvised switch with, you know, Popeye and Chris Whitney, which, you know, obviously it was a mistake, and to be given a chance to redeem ourselves with me with that shot, I mean, that's the best way to end the game.
Michael, the Cavs' last possession, did you want to be on Andre Miller?
Yeah, actually, I suggested to play Wesley Person because I figured that's, you know, he's been hot, and they're going to try to get him a good shot. And then Doug said, well, maybe they're going to go Andre Miller. I said, well, I'd go there too, you know, and I think that being that Chris Whitney, I think, could both play Wesley Person and coming off screens, I can take away Andre Miller's post-ups.
Michael, at this point in your career, do you have to look harder to motivate yourself on a night like this? There's 40 games to go in the season. It's a cold January night in Cleveland.
In Cleveland? No, I don't have to look hard. I mean, obviously, you know, it's not much you can do, and it's cold outside. What else? It's a great place to play because you just focus on the game. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, that's kind of one of the things I like about, you know, playing in Chicago. I mean, you know, it's cold, it's snowing, so let's go do our job. If I had to play in Miami, that'd be tough. Tough
That's
motivation.
it. Thank you.